I found out about my wife's affair and walked away. Then the man she chose showed up at my door. I never thought my life would unravel like a cheap sweater. But there it was, pulling apart thread by thread on a rainy Tuesday evening. Sarah and I had been married for 8 years, the kind of couple everyone envied. House in the suburbs, 2 kids, weekend barbecues. Or so I believed. It started with a forgotten phone on the kitchen counter. A text popped up. "Can't wait for tonight, my love. Same hotel." From a contact saved as Jim Buddy. My heart slammed against my ribs like a trapped animal. I scrolled through months of messages, each one a dagger. Stolen lunches, whispered promises, explicit photos that made my stomach churn. Confrontation wasn't my style. I'm Mark, a quiet accountant who fixes numbers, not dramas. But that night, as Sarah hummed in the shower, oblivious rage boiled inside me, hot, silent, consuming. I packed a bag, left a note on the table. "I know. Goodbye." Walked out into the storm without looking back. The kids were at her parents'. I'd explain later. Divorce papers followed swiftly. No alimony fights, just clean cuts. She got the house, I got freedom. Or so I thought. Months blurred into a numb routine. New apartment, new gym, therapy sessions where I unpacked the betrayal like fragile glass. Sarah remarried fast, to him of course. Derek, the gym buddy. A flashy real estate agent with a Porsche and a smirk that screamed entitlement. Whispers from mutual friends painted the picture. Lavish wedding, honeymoon in Bali. I focused on rebuilding, promoted at work, started running marathons, even dated casually. But the scar ached, a phantom pain of trust shattered. Then one crisp autumn night, a knock echoed through my door. I opened it to find Derek, rain-slicked hair. Eyes wild like a cornered fox. "Mark? We need to talk." His voice cracked, nothing like the confident charmer I'd imagined. I stepped aside, curiosity overriding caution. He paced my living room, hands trembling. "Sarah. She's cheating on me. With her boss. I found out last week. She's draining our accounts, planning to leave me bankrupt." The irony hit like a thunderclap. Laughter bubbled up, dark and bitter, but I swallowed it. Emotions swirled. Vindication, pity, a spark of opportunity. "Why tell me?" I asked, pouring whiskey with steady hands. He collapsed onto the couch, head in hands. "She idolizes you still. Says you're the stable one." I thought, maybe you could talk sense into her. His desperation hung thick. A man who'd stolen my life now begging for scraps. That spark ignited into a plan. Revenge isn't about fists or shouts. It's chess, calculated moves in the shadows. I nodded sympathetically. "All right, Derek. But I need proof. Show me everything." He did, emails, bank statements, photos. Foolish trust. While he ranted, I memorized details. Offshore accounts she'd hidden. Embezzlement from his firm tied to her schemes. Sarah had always been clever with money. Turns out she'd learned from me. Next day I didn't call her. Instead I dug deeper. As an accountant I had contacts, ethical hackers, forensic auditors from old cases. Discreetly I pieced together her web. Falsified loans, joint assets siphoned into secret funds. Derek's confession was the key. He'd unwittingly handed me the map. Emotions fueled me. Betrayal's fire tempered into cold steel. I grieved the woman I loved, hated the stranger she'd become, but now? Empowerment surged, a quiet thrill. I played the long game. Met Derek for updates. Feeding him false hope while gathering ammo. Tell her I forgive her. I lied one evening over coffee. He beamed, clueless. Meanwhile, I tipped off the IRS anonymously. Discrepancies in their taxes flagged transactions. Then, a whisper to Derek's boss about internal fraud, backed by snippets of evidence. Chaos ensued. Audits, investigations. Sarah's world cracked. The climax came at a mutual friend's party months later. She spotted me across the room, elegant in red, but shadows under her eyes betrayed the strain. Derek hovered nearby, tense. "Mark." She approached, voice soft, pleading. "Can we talk?" Emotions crashed. Residual love, sharp anger, sweet justice. "About what?" "Your new life falling apart." Her face paled. I leaned in, whispering, "I know everything. The affairs, the money." Derek came to me begging. But I didn't help him. I helped Karma. Her eyes widened in horror as realization dawned. You reported us?" I smiled faintly. No. But truth has a way of surfacing. Derek joined us, oblivious at first, then sensing the shift. Arguments erupted later. Divorce filings, asset freezes. She lost the house in the scandal. He lost his job. Me? I walked away again, unscathed, kids thriving in shared custody. Years on, I remarried. A kind teacher named Lisa. We built something real, no secrets. Sarah. Last I heard, scraping by in a small apartment. Derek vanished, probably chasing another illusion. Revenge tasted bittersweet, a balm on old wounds. But in the quiet moments I felt whole, not broken but forged anew. Life's hooks pull you under, but sometimes you reel them in.